How you doing, guys? Koji here, traincompletely.com. I wanted to react to this PewDiePie video. I made one in the past when we are breaking down his training routine. And this year is his first video of the year. He was talking about some resolutions and what you should change this year in your life. And we talk about a little bit of training. So obviously it's a fitness channel, so I thought he gives like really good advice. It's not just generally in training, but life in general. But since he started to train, his philosophy of training is just, I think it's really beneficial for most of you guys who are watching this channel as well. And we're gonna watch his video and then I'm gonna add a little bit of my thoughts to it. But generally, I think it's a great advice what he gives. But let's jump into it and let's see what he has to say.
What do you think about New Year's resolutions? Be honest. Yeah. See, I used to really criticize the New Year's resolutions. I thought they never work. It's dumb. And you see it every time if you go to the gym. There's just this wave of zombies passing through and then they disappear just as quick as they came. It's so bizarre. But I thought 2 years ago, I think, or is it 3? How much time has passed? I don't know. I set a New Year's resolution for myself that actually really worked and helped me so much, which was the goal to read. If I pick up something, whatever it is, I should actually finish it. Because it's so easy to just keep starting new things instead of going through that difficult period and actually finish it. The problem with that is that you rob yourself from the reward of actually that sensation of, yes, I did this. This is great. I completed something. And that worked out really well for me. So it's not just about changing stuff in your life for a short period of time, or when it gets hard or difficult you stop, or if you look at the end goal it seems too far away. The difference is that you set goals for yourself because you do it for you and no one else and for no other reason, and that you then recognize, okay, I've started these habits and they're good for me, so I'm gonna keep doing them forever. Because why not? So
yeah, we just talked about this yesterday in my podcast about New Year's resolutions and what happens in the gym when we set like, I think 80% of people who start gym in January, they quit in like 5 months times, and 40% they quit by February. And I can prove that, like in the gym, well, when they come down in January, is like ramped, our memberships like doubles. So people just coming, and they put like the goals so high that you're never gonna achieve. They train way more than us trainers who've been training for years and decades, and they just train way more, they eat less, and then they just kill themselves with cardio, they cause them injuries. They might can do for a week and they feel good about themselves, but as the energy level drops and drops and drops and they never recover, they're obviously gonna quit. It's like, they feel bad, they feel worse than before they start training. So it's just nothing planned out, there's the wrong reason they start, and they didn't last long. So what he says here is he promised himself he's gonna train and he's gonna push through no matter what. And that's what I suggest everyone, to my clients as well, when they see me the first time, like, come one time a week, just once a week, but the rest of your life. If you just come one time a week in a year, that's 50 time gym sessions. You know, 52 weeks in a week, give you 2 weeks holiday, you get 50 times in a year. That's 50 times more than you did ever in your life. And you're gonna push it through. And if you do once a week, after a couple months, you're gonna go twice and 3 times, and then you just become part of your life. Even if you don't come to the gym, you do activities outside, you just feel better and stronger, and the feel of achievement is gonna push you forward to come more and more and more. But let's see what he said to say.
And there's something really empowering about that, making that choice, at least for me. And I made that choice about working out, which has been really just done me so much good. It really clears your head to have a regular exercise in your life. A lot of times I have a really shitty day, and sorry for rambling so much, but I have a point. And you just feel great. You're like, oh, life isn't so bad after all. How about that? I feel good now. So
exactly, it's not just the hormones what you receive from training, the serotonin, the endorphin, you're just gonna feel good. general, but as I said, the achievement, which you just did something good and you see yourself progressing all the time, then it just makes you happy and calm, and even if you have the shitty days, if you train, you're always gonna feel better, no matter what you train. Even if it's, just go down and do something. That's right. Just keep telling them, if you don't feel it, just do something. If you don't even have to go down gym. Obviously, this gyms are closed, but you can do a lot of things at home now. So if you just do some body weight, stretching, whatever, just put your music on, start training. You're gonna feel instantly better after that. And yeah, the other thing, like people quit all the time from gym or just training or diet or whatever resolution they take. Why did they quit? Because they just put the goal too high. They're never gonna achieve. But rather, like, they know it's good for them. That's why they start. But not unless they're gonna quit. So why would you quit? If it's good for you, just keep doing, man. You don't have to kill yourself. Do it for yourself. You're not doing it for other people. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Do it for yourself, and you're gonna see great results.
I wanted to share these new habits that I've had in my life and spread them to you guys because it's been really positive for me, and I want you guys to feel good too. Yeah. I don't know if this works for everyone. I realize that I'm a very routine-based person, so it probably won't work for everyone, but if you feel up for it and you want to try it, let's do it. So here's what we're gonna do, all right? We'll start with workout, right? I would recommend to set a goal for yourself. Okay, this year I'm gonna work out, and it can be small too. Okay, I'm gonna work out once a week, right? That's better than nothing. Or even better, I'm gonna work out 3 times a week this month. Anyone can do something for a month, right? Set those goals. Okay, I'm gonna do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I'm gonna do it no matter what. Even if I'm busy that day, and no excuses, you just do it. If you have a goal for yourself, you put that first, and you make sure you do it. Okay, that's just how it is. I don't know. It works for me at least. 5 times a week. I don't know. That's what I do. I used to do 6 times a week, and I found that a bit too much. And that's just kind of the thing. Just find whatever works for you and what you like about it.
The thing is, like, as I said, I think what is at first 1 time a week, perfect. Start with that. Don't start with 3 times a week because you're never gonna achieve anything. You're just gonna stop. It's too much. So if you do 3 times a week for a month, let's say 30 days, you get 90 workouts in your bag. But then you quit, and that's for the rest of your life. Then you get injury probably. That's why you quit. You don't have any achievement, and you just feel bad about yourself because you feel like a failure. But if you do once a week for 2 years, that's 100 workouts, and you didn't kill yourself, you achieve a lot of things because probably you're doing it for 2 years, so you become like more intermediate and advanced training. You know much more about your body and training in general. Just going 1 time to gym, just 1 time every week for 2 years, that's 200. That's 100 workout. If you do it 2 times, that's 200 workout. So. And it's always built up. With all of my clients, if you start once a week, they're gonna come twice a week in a short amount of time, and then 3 times. He does like 5, 6 times. It obviously depends on your intensity of workout. So if you train really hard, then you need longer recovery. If you do like moderate, then you can do more often. It always depends what you train for, but start something which you 100% you can keep for years. If you're not sure that you can come 3 times a week, then you shouldn't start 3 times. So you have to choose something that you 100% you can do for the rest of your life. Start with that, and it's gonna build up.
You like about it. If you can't go to the gym, that's fine. You can work out from home, no big deal. There's a ton of YouTube videos and YouTube channels that tell you how to do this.
I got a free course for home workout on my website, traincomplete.com. If you go there, it's free. You just have to sign up and you can access the videos. And there's 5 videos on it: stretching, conditioning, strength training, everything, no equipment needed, and it's completely free. Start with that if you don't know what to do. There's other YouTube channels, there's a lot of videos, and there's always something you can do.
So the workouts, check it out. Find what you like and what works for you, but set the goals to do it. certain times a day of the week. Do it for 30 days, reevaluate what you're doing and think, okay, is this something good for me? Have I gotten something good, positive out of this? If yes, keep going. I'm gonna do it forever. Why not? There's nothing bad about it. I mean, the Greeks figured this out literally thousands of years ago. They knew that instilling how habitual creatures we are, and that instilling good habits in our life means living a virtuous life. It's epic. Speaking of the ancient Greeks, second thing, if you want to join me as well, is I'm gonna bring back book club. Yeah, book review. That's what it's called.
Okay, in the rest of the video, it talks about book club and why is it good to read a book a day or a month. And if you have a book with 400 pages, then you only have to read 13 pages a day in a month, and you're gonna finish the book. And this is a good way to make sure. It's like 20 minutes, half an hour, everyone can do it, right? So I think he's right about it, but not everyone likes to read. Sometimes I feel it's just really bores me, and my mind just travels away. And I used to read a lot, but now with videos, it's way faster to learn. So what I would suggest to everyone is, don't force yourself if you don't want to read, but education. Educate yourself around anything, basically. My top 5 things or subjects you can educate yourself is DIY, do it yourself. If you know how to make stuff and make your house or your surrounding, your environment better, man, that's a golden. That's knowledge that no one can take ever for you, and then it's always gonna be useful. There is a YouTube video for everything. If you know how to change your radiator or something, then you can save a lot of money if something happens. And then the knowledge, you understanding the water system, the heating system in your house, the electrician system, you can learn a lot of things. Just DIY how to put the shelf up. You don't have to call for help. The other thing is gardening. I think it's huge. I know you think like you're not your grandma, but if you know how to grow your own vegetables and your own food, then you never have to rely on anything. Basically, you don't even have to work, quote unquote. If you have a house and you know how to garden, how to grow your vegetables and your food, then you're good the rest of your life. So, and it takes years to master it. So start slowly, build it up, and just get a general knowledge on how to do this. And the other thing I would suggest is investing. Learn about investments, how to save money, where to put your money, stock trades, Bitcoin, whatever is it. Just get a basic knowledge how money works and how to save it. And then if you're 16 and start putting £100 a month, by your 65, you have a good wealth that you don't have to worry about the rest of your life. And it's something you just put it in your account, put it in your investment account, and you don't forget about it. Don't play casino. Just put it in a good company with a good balance sheet, and just forget about it. And in 30-40 years, it's gonna be there, a good sum of money, and it's gonna upgrade and then build on just more and more every month. And the fourth thing I would say to learn about is psychology, how humans work, how our brain works, how we contact with each other, and how we behave as human beings. I think if you learn about yourself and others, that's a huge benefit for relationship and in general in life. It's not just in terms of your love relationship, but friendship and work, and it's going to be really beneficial. And obviously the last one is fitness, or your body, how your body works, how to react for cardio training, weight training, recovery, muscle building, sleeping, and everything basically around the body. Just understand how your body works, because everyone is very, very different. Diet, nutrition, everything is very individual. So if you learn just how your body works, then you go then for the rest of your life. But that's it from me, guys. Obviously, PewDiePie is a huge channel, so I hope he got a big influence this year on people. So if he started to work out, then other people start as well. So a gamer can work out as well and can look good. You don't have to be just sitting all day and doing nothing. You can look good, you can feel good, you can feel strong, and be healthy for the rest of your life. So I hope this helps. I'll catch you next one. Train complete. Train complete.